Gigi, are there apps like that you recommend, like the Voice Dream Reader? Which apps do you recommend for kids to use with text-to-speech technology?
Well, we do recommend if we can't provide a device or just outside. Maybe they have a sibling at home or somebody else who's not eligible for our support as it comes through Fulton County Schools. We do recommend Voice Dream. So we've used that. We've also used Office Lens, which is a Microsoft product, and it works. You can just take a picture using a smartphone of any text that you see. You could be at a restaurant of a menu or a magazine or a billboard or a marquee. Anywhere you can take a picture of the text and then immediately export it to Microsoft's Immersive Reader that is embedded in their Microsoft Word product. And whatever you take in the picture of, it will bring the text up in that Immersive Reader and have it read aloud. And we'll recommend that since all of our students, since we are a Microsoft County or school district, then we will recommend that app also for students to use.
So yeah, thank you. I just learned another thing about the Office Lens. I did not know either. I'm learning so much. I think it's the hour I'm learning the most in a very long time. Thank you, Gigi.
Awesome.
It's really
Cool.
fantastic. And I will share this knowledge with, again, we want to share widely. We'll do it, okay?
2 other apps mentioned by Gigi. Snap and Read Universal, that's a screen reader with optical character recognition, and Co-Writer Universal, that's a word prediction and dictation tool for writing, as Gigi explains to us.
These are that Snap and Read Universal and Co-Writer Universal. And Co-Writer is a word prediction and dictation tool for writing. And then Snap and Read is a third-party screen reader, but it also interacts with the text on the page. So we always have, no matter how locked down the text might be on a website, the Snap and Read also includes an OCR, an optical character recognition screen reader. So if they can't use the layered in tool, they can always use a screen reader to have the text read aloud.
Oh, this is amazing, Gigi. I just learned something fantastic. I did not know about this Snap and Read that has a built-in OCR. Because one challenge I was having here in Canada is that, okay, I was using the Overdrive and the Libby, but like in the app, the reading app on the iPad, but then would block the screen reader from the iPad would not work. Right. And I could not find a way around it. So you just told me the solution. So you can use Snap and Read. And thank you. Again, just was already worth our talk today. I know. Thank you. Another thing is there in US have a huge advantage over us here in Canada that unfortunately the public libraries here, as this 2022, for the best of my knowledge, in Canada, they do not have a Kindle files. No, they use a different kind of file. So then you cannot, let's say, download the books from the public libraries here in Canada to a Kindle. So you cannot read that. That's really a huge limitation, right? So then you have to use other devices, and I think that's what I told you. That's why years ago I decided to buy this from this other brand. It's called a Pocketbook. It is a good device, but then this one will be compatible with with these books. Then I can use text to speech on this device because not all, there's of course there's other brands of e-readers other than the Amazon Kindle, but most don't have text-to-speech, right? Several of these pocketbooks have. So I'm saying, yeah, here in Canada, again, that is really sad. We our public libraries don't use the Kindle files that cause us some difficulties there. But again, knowing about this app, the Snap and Read, may be a way around it, because let's say then if you use the iPad, a tablet, right, and you use that's a problem solved.
They have an app too. They
have an app, right?
They have an app, and it's. I'll send you a couple of links in email.
Thank you.
Support materials, and you can peruse through that, because we're really excited. They've just partnered with Text Help. Actually, Text Help purchased Don Johnston, and they are going to start layering in their math tool that's called Equatio, is going to become part of the Snap and Read suite. When you install the tool in Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge. So Equatio reads aloud math equations using the correct vocabulary to read the problem, but it reads the numeric, it reads the operation, it reads everything. But it has to be, the caveat for that is it has to be in a Google Doc. There is Immersive Reader, and there's some powerful tools in Microsoft too, but we always need that third-party tool that can access text on the web outside of a Microsoft suite.
Thank you. Again, I learned so much today. That's really been great.
Great.
And again, I'm really happy we'll be able to share all this knowledge online, and it will help, I hope, thousands of people. Thank you.